In this video, I'm going to show you where you can find completely free images. I'll show you where to find not just royalty-free images, but images that are royalty-free and you don't have to pay an overpriced license fee to use. Let's start with free photographs. They say a picture paints 1,000 words, but it's not just stories that are told with images and photographs. Impressions are made too. According to recent research, 46% of people say the credibility of a business depends on the website's design. So where do you find great images for your projects if you don't have a massive budget to spend at a stock photo site? Thankfully, there are millions of high-quality images you can use completely free if you know where to look. The Pic Jumbo website offers free images for both personal and commercial work. The site includes a category listing, which makes it easy to filter the types of images you're looking for and quickly find what you need. There's a good variety of different high-resolution images covering food, nature, people, technology, and fashion, among others. All the photographs on this site are free to use, but they ask you for attribution when you use them in your projects. This next website features a collection of natural-looking and modern premium photographs, which are mostly of street scenes and landscapes. All the images in their free category can be downloaded and used in your projects without you having to pay for them. The Photo AC website has more than 1,200,000 photographs to choose from. You can search by keyword, or you can browse through any of the 20 categories. Attribution isn't required when you use any of their images in your projects. This next website, I Am Free, is a curated collection of free images which can all be used for personal or commercial use. The photography covers a wide range of subjects including people, technology, sport and fitness, and education. I Am Free sources the images from different third-party sites, so it's always best to check the license terms on the individual images before you use them in your projects. The Photor website has over 335 million stock photos, 220 million of which are licensed under the Creative Commons license system. You can search for images by keyword or browse by category, as well as sort by commercial and non-commercial use. One really handy feature of this site is you can click on any image to add it to a lightbox so you can find it later, but you'll need to be logged in to do this. You have a choice of different dimensions to download the images in, or you can get an embed code if you prefer. Make sure you check the license information and copy any attribution code that's needed. This next website, jmantry.com, features beautiful images mainly of outdoor city and coastal scenes. The photographs are free to use under the Creative Commons Zero license and come with no copyright restrictions at all, so you can pretty much do what you like with them. As the website says, free pics, do anything, make magic. Magdalene features high-resolution images submitted by photographers who want to make their work available for free. The majority of the photos on this site are vintage style and shot outdoors, but you'll also find some nice product images on the website. The ability to search, filter by category, and even look for images by dominant color are just some of the great features of the Magdalene website. All the photos are tagged, which definitely helps when you're searching for something specific. Next up, we have Unsplash. Unsplash has hundreds of beautiful photos in a variety of styles which have been gifted freely by talented photographers from around the world. You'll find everything from landscapes and animals to product images and people, and everything in between. 10 new images get uploaded every 10 days, and they're all covered under Creative Commons and have no copyright, which means the photographers have dedicated their work to the public domain and waived all rights to the work worldwide under copyright law. Little Visuals is a fairly small website, and what you see is what you get because the owners don't plan on uploading any new images. There are some great photographs though, and you're allowed to use the images however you want without charge, but there is an option to donate if you want to support their charity. If you're looking for quirky or unusual images to spice up the content on your site, then this next website, Gratisography, is the place to go. It offers a free high-resolution collection of images you can use for both personal and commercial projects, and all images are copyright-free. The beautiful, natural-looking photos you'll find on the Picography website are free of any copyright restrictions, so feel free to use them how you wish. You can only search for images by keyword because there are no categories to browse through, or you can click on any of the popular tags at the bottom of the page. The next website, photopin.com, was designed to help bloggers find relevant images for their blog posts. It's relatively easy to find an image to fit your needs, but some of the images aren't great quality because most of them have been snapped by amateur or hobby photographers. If you're happy to wait for an email to arrive, Death to the Stock Photo is a service you can join to receive free monthly photos for all your creative needs. You'll get 20 fresh images straight to your inbox, which you can use on your blog, your social accounts, and for commercial purposes. All 1.5 million images on this next website, pixabay.com, can be downloaded under the Creative Commons Zero license, so they're safe to use without asking for permission or giving credit to the artist, even for commercial purposes. Be careful though, because you'll also see some Shutterstock sponsored images which you have to pay to use. Pixabay also has a handy app for iOS and Android if you prefer to do things on your mobile. The Stock Snap website features beautiful free stock photos that fall under the Creative Commons Zero license, so they're free from restrictions. And the site keeps growing with hundreds more images being added each week. You can search by keyword or category, or you can click to see what images are currently trending. This next website is a foodie's heaven. As the name suggests, it's dedicated to images of food and food being enjoyed. If you need images for restaurants, cafes, or other hospitality venues, this site is definitely where to come. All the images are free to download under the Creative Commons Zero license, which Foodies Feed license terms define as use the photos as if you took them yourself. The Free Photos website is exactly what it sounds like, a resource for finding photographs for your website or print projects under the Creative Commons licensing system. There's a search box you can use, or you can browse through yourself and then download whatever you choose. According to the website's terms, attribution is not a requirement, but is always appreciated. My Stock Photos is another good website with lots of images available under the Creative Commons Zero license. When you first visit the site, you'll probably think there are only 5 categories, but when you click through on a photo and scroll down below the related images, you'll see lots more categories to look through. This next website is fantastic if you need photos for a vintage-themed website, video, or other project because the photos on New Old Stock are mostly black and white, antique photos that have been discovered in estate sales or recovered from government agencies. All of the images fall under the public domain so they can be used however you like without any attribution. Photorack.net is a great site for finding photographs that are ideal for blogs and other projects that don't need high-definition images. The photos are divided into handy categories, so you should be able to find what you're looking for fairly easily. The Skitter Photo website is another great site for finding public domain Creative Commons Zero images you can use for any purpose. You can search by keyword, or you can browse through 16 categories to find images you like. What I love about this site is that each photograph is also color tagged, so you can click on a color and find other photographs that fit the same color scheme if that's something that's important to you. The photographs are free, but you can also donate to the photographer if you're feeling generous. GoodFreePhotos.com has thousands of public domain travel and other photos. As well as photographs, you'll also find clip art and vector images that can be used freely for any purpose. The owner of this next website, Good Stock Photos, says he was inspired to start his site because he felt the pain of needing stock photos but not having the money to constantly buy them. A new free stock photo is added daily, and all images can be used for personal or commercial projects. The Pexels website is one of my favorites. All the images are licensed under the Creative Commons Zero license and free to use for any legal purpose, including commercial projects and resale items. If you register for an account, you can save images to a collection and mark images as favorites so you can find them later. They even have an app for iOS and Android so you can use all the free photos on your phone, edit them, share them on social media, organize them in collections, use them as your wallpaper, or just browse through the newest inspiring photos. This next website is called FreeJPG. It has a ton of free photos, and you can search by keyword, by category, or even search by color if you need to find photographs with a particular color scheme in mind. And now we have the Creative Commons site, which features a handy search tool for finding free images on third-party sites, including Google Images, Wikimedia Commons, Flickr, and Pixabay that I mentioned earlier. You can search multiple sites at once, and the search tool gives you options to look for images available for commercial purposes and images that are available to modify, adapt, or build on. And finally, we have the Public Domain Archive site, which offers a one-stop shop for finding free public domain images. Navigating this site is very easy, with categories that allow you to filter the types of images you are searching for so you can quickly find product images, landscapes, and other kinds of photography to fit your needs. Now let's talk about GIF images. It seems like animated GIF images are all over the web these days. People are using them everywhere, all over social media to express their reactions to other people's posts, as well as things that are happening in the world. Gone are the days of the flashy clip art style GIFs of yesteryear. It seems like GIFs are the new black. Let me show you where you can find and download GIFs for every occasion completely free. The first site, Reaction GIFs, is a fantastic site for finding animated images that express emotions. You can search by tags, which cover a list of themes, or you can search by category, such as OMG, Dance Party, and LOL. Whatever emotion you're feeling, you'll find a GIF to express it. The search function on this next website, Awesome GIFs, isn't that good, but if you've got some time to kill, there's lots of GIFs to see. You can search for GIFs by category, list, popular, trending, etc. Clicking the See Random GIF button on the right-hand side will be like exploring a rabbit warren, but it's an interesting way to find images you otherwise have missed. And if you fancy making your own animated GIFs with Photoshop, they even give you instructions on how to do it. Animal GIFs is a Tumblr resource for, you guessed it, animal GIFs. Whether it's cute cats, daft dogs, or eating elephants you're looking for, you're bound to find it on Animal GIFs. Make sure to click on Archive at the top to see the ton of GIFs they have on the site, and then keep scrolling down to load even more. And lastly, we have GIFs from Last Night, which is a Tumblr resource featuring GIFs created from memorable and funny moments on TV shows, movies, or the news. There are lots and lots of GIFs on this site, but it hasn't been updated for a while. Click on Archive if you want to see all of the GIFs on one single page. So there you have it. No need to pay for images with restrictive licenses anymore. You now have a ton of websites you can search to find all the high-quality photographs and animated GIFs for your projects absolutely free.